Yes, so basically another very famous source of empiric data is so-called near-death experiences. I will not go deep on this one because that's a quite famous, very, maybe not that very, but quite widespread um, phenomena. It doesn't depend on religious beliefs. That happens to atheists, to Christians, Muslim, whatever. It doesn't depend on nationality or gender or age. This is a common effect for all human beings on the planet. And what they encounter, what they experience is that when they in a very kind of difficult situation, usually it's something like a car crash or operation and the person basically dies, or some other events, the person actually experiencing a tunnel with the light, and then they experience a big calmness, uh, overwhelming feeling of love, compassion, and they see deceased relatives, they witness some benevolent creatures or entities, and basically yeah, they have a life review and so on and so forth. So they have very positive experience of those events, and you may Google it yourself. That's actually the amount of data that we have is astonishing, because I would say that from 70s people started categorizing it on a more kind of in a more scientific way, introducing different scales, introducing different conditions, categorization. But the amount of data tells us that we cannot simply ignore that kind of a yes, that kind of a experience, because amount of data is growing from year to year. And what is also important to mention is that near-death experience is highly private experience. So it means, in terms of how latent this effect is, it's very latent. Because if you experience something out of this world, like literally, then many people just don't understand what it was. Many people think that was a beautiful, weird dream, even though they are told that this is not a dream. Many people are getting confused, many people get maybe a bit frightened, and so